Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all for supporting us. And we shall continue to bring you the latest news as they happen. But if you are new to this channel, please encourage us by subscribing. My brothers and my sisters, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the true prophet. When he said that the Fulani terrorists that the Fulani Nigerian government brought from the Sahel into Nigeria to kill, maim, and terrorize Biafrans and other indigenous tribes of Nigeria will one day consume them. That prophecy has come to pass. The foreign Fulani Janjaweed terrorists who can't differentiate between humans and cow, just like their Janjaweed Minister for Justice, Abubakar Malami. They attacked a farm that belongs to the Fulani Emir of Kotangora along Zuru Road in Kotangora, Niger State. And they shot all the Fulani farm workers, including the Crown Prince of Kotangora, a Fulani. The Fulani Crown Prince of Kotangora was also killed, and they took away all their cattle in the farm. They killed about 100 of the Fulani Crown Prince relatives. They killed them. These foreign Fulani monsters are the same terrorist Fulanis that the Fulani emirs, the Fulani Nigerian government, sent into Biafra land. And they are now that we're harboring our bushes and our forests. They are also in the southwest region, the Yoruba land, in their bushes and forests. They are the same Fulani Janjaweed, But thank God, they have been sent away. They have been flushed out of our bushes and forests by Eastern Security Network. And now they went back to Kotangora and they sent their crown prince to judgment. They did not only send him, they sent him and his relatives to judgment. 100 of them. 100. And, when the emirs and the Nigerian Fulani government were sending them into Biafra land to take over our ancestral land, they never knew that the table would turn. Now the foreign Fulani terrorists are taking cheap drugs. The federal government of Nigeria supplying them with cheap drugs. They give them cheap drugs in order to make them more, to do more evil. That's why they give them drugs. To do more evil, to kill and maim more. That's why the Nigerian government is giving them drugs, feeding them with drugs. They fed them with drugs supplied by the Nigerian government, who could not distinguish between Fulani and non-Fulani. When they took their drugs, they didn't understand who is Fulani and who is not Fulani. And they went on a shooting spree. They killed 100 of the farm workers who are the relatives of the Emir of Kotangora. And they killed the Crown Prince, Alhaji Basha Seidu Namaskar. They killed him. The police couldn't do anything. The military couldn't do anything. When they called the police DSP in the area, he refused to pick his call because he cannot. It's, Fulani to Fulani affair. But they never knew that it is the prayers of Biafra. They have been killing Biafrans in Biafran land. Now they have started killing themselves. They kill themselves. Not even ordinary Fulani that they kill. They kill their crown prince. Their crown prince, who is the son of the emir and some of the family members. They killed all of them, you know. This is God fighting for Biafrans. And God will cause those monsters. He will make those monsters the Fulani Nigerian government brought into Nigeria to massacre and maim Biafra, to destroy all the Fulani elites. They have started. They have started. These Janjaweeds are like Nama, you know, like Ewu Nama, who don't understand anything. They don't know anything. They don't understand anything. And life does not mean anything to them. The Nigerian government is protecting them and supplying them with AK-47 and cheap drugs so that they will be high and cause more havoc. While their minister for banditry, Sheikh Gumi, is the one delivering their ransom money to them in the forest where they are hiding. They call it hideout, but it's not hideout because the government already know where they are. They are the one that kept them there. Nigerian government kept them there. So when Sheikh Gumi takes the ransom to them, that's when he receives his own cut and that of DSS and hand over to DSS. Yeah, because it's business for them. These Janjaweed monsters are now emboldened because they understand that they are untouchable, they are above the law. They are being protected by Nigerian government using the Nigerian security operatives, the army and the police and the DSS. They are the one protecting these Fulani Janjaweed terrorists. You know, they are protecting them. And they are protecting them because it is the Fulani Meyetiala that are in leadership. They are in leadership. And their Grand Patron, the Sultan of Sokoto, is also there directing affairs. The Fulani elites never knew or never thought that one day will come when these their foreign Fulani brothers will attack them, talk less of killing them. You know, they thought it would never come to them. But they did not imagine that the Fulani brothers from the Sahel could kill a Fulani crown prince. It got them scared. They were shocked. If at all they only killed maybe ordinary Fulani, maybe they would have covered it up. Or maybe the relatives, but not a crown prince. Not a crown prince. The bandits killed the Fulani crown prince and his relatives, over 100 of them, in the emir's farm, in the Fulani emir's farm. That was where they were killed. When the crown prince went to see his relatives working in the farm, and the bandits went on a shooting spree, killed their crown prince and his relatives. This development got the terrorist Fulani Meyetiala Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Makaban, who oversees and directs the activities of these foreign Fulani terrorists. They were worried, and that they were worried. They were worried, and that made them to now support the open grazing ban by the southern governors. You know, to the uninformed or to the gullible mind, they would think these people are serious. No, they are not. They know what they are doing. Look at what they did. But they told the Fulani terrorists that are already in southern Nigerian bushes and forests to still remain there, that they should not leave. They should not leave the lands that they have conquered. And they should not give up the lands that they have conquered for the Fulanis. They should remain there. So that they will now go back to their drawing board and see how they can deceive the Southerners. They are looking for tricks. According to the Fulani terrorist national patron, of Makaban, Senator Walid Jubrin. You know, they are everywhere. He's a senator at the National Assembly. He said that banning of open grazing is capable of addressing the farmers stroke Fulani terrorist headers issue. Walid is trying to play smart and deceive the Southerners and Biafrans that they are in support of the ban after they have strongly opposed it. They have strongly opposed it. They are only accepting the open grazing ban so that they could go back to their drawing board and fashion new deceptive plans against the Southerners. They are also afraid because the killing of the Fulani Crown Prince in Kotangora was a great shock to them. After the killing, after killing the Fulani Crown Prince and his relatives, the terrorist Fulani bandits went on the road and started flagging down both commercial and private vehicles plying the Zuru road. They collected phones, monies, and other valuables from their victims, who were mainly Fulanis like them. The Fulani bandit terrorists beat up those victims without cash and valuables mercilessly and whisked them into the unknown place. Yeah, it's good for them. When they come to Biafran land, they start killing innocent Biafrans. Now, they are drugged Fulani foreign bandits, are now doing the same thing to them. And it's a good news for Biafra because very soon the foreign Fulanis will wipe out all the Fulanis in Nigeria. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. The Nigerian army and police stations are very close to the scene of the accident, but they could not do anything because the killers, are also Fulanis. They are Fulanis, the killers. And they have been instructed by the Nigerian government never to attack Fulanis or arrest them. So they have to get an order from the presidency before they can do anything. So there was no order that came. So they didn't do anything. The late Fulani Crown Prince Basha was the Saldana of Kotangora and had been holding forth for his father, Alhaji Seidu Namaska, who is the emir. Emir is the king, a Fulani king, and he has been sick, and that's why the crown prince was holding forth for him. Now the Fulani bandits, who are their foreign brothers, have now killed the crown prince. They have killed him. The Fulani Makaban national patron, Senator Walid Jubrin, is also the Serikin Fulani Nasarawa. Is also one of the kings, a chief, a high chief of Fulani in Nasarawa state. These Janjaweed Fulani Meyetiala, they are everywhere. They are all over. In the executive, in the legislative and judiciary and the military, everywhere they are. But now, the monster whom they have thought will overrun Biafran land are now coming after them, and their leaders. They are coming after them and their leaders and their traditional rulers, their kings and their crown princes. After Eastern Security Network cleared them out of Biafran bushes and forests. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Thank you for supporting our channel. Please watch out for the next, and bye-bye.